The bird must have taken her to Whitmarsh Manor. Had to go and get myself injured. Listen, the way up there is blocked. I found a map showing tunnels running all under this place during my surveillance of Whitmarsh. You can take them to the other side of the park. The exit is marked on the map. You'll have to go on without me. I'll stay topside and do what I can from here. One more thing, Detective. You and I meeting here, it isn't a coincidence. Be careful.
Whitmarsh! Where is he going? Becky's parents! They're alive! But the roots are doing something to them. Draining them. There must be a way in there. I found Becky's parents. They're imprisoned in the roots. There's a large column inside the chamber. The whole thing is choked with roots.
If there is a specific place he takes his victims to kill them, this is probably it. Detective, you don't have much time.
I can't move these bars. They're solid steel.
There must be another way inside. Try to sneak into the manor. You're sure to find answers there. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
The second gondola station. I've reached the far side of the park.
Tree. It's evil. Don't go there, it's... I must watch. I must report. I like birds. Do you? There used to be so many birds in these woods. You could watch them for days. I saw. I must report. The tree is evil. You will see.
Whitmarsh again. It appears that crypt is connected to the tunnels below. This might be the way through the tunnels Hamilton mentioned. This sap looks eerily like blood. There's the way out. Whitmarsh's mansion awaits. He's gone. This is my chance to search the mansion unnoticed. It's the Simpsons camper. How did it get here? And my car. Among dozens of others. The ticket seller. That must be her in the picture. And in this photo, it's the same person.
Where did you find it?
Down there, in the dungeon. They were engaged.
It's as I feared. She's a victim, then. Why would Whitmarsh keep her alive?
Wait.
I don't remember why, but I must watch. I must watch. If anything happens, I must...
A watchman. Evidence. This is referring to her. She had all that stuff from the victims' cars with her. This is the evidence being referenced here.
This has to mean Whitmarsh is compelling her. He uses her as a watchdog to alert him if anyone enters the park, and to keep an eye on them once they're inside.
But she still retains some of her memories. She remembered the locket.
You could try to bring her back memories. Even the harmful ones may break her hypnosis, which Whitmarsh has no doubt exploited. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Search an effort to you've stumbled on the tip. Now you're on.
I must report. You. I remember. Mark! It's Mark. I remember now. Where is he? We came here. No. A very long time ago. We camped here, in this abandoned old heritage park. Whitmarsh caught us. He killed my friend. And Mark, my fiancé. I was left alive, but I don't know why. How many years have passed? It's all so blurry, like a dream. No, a nightmare. I feel it's a blessing just to breathe again. I've been suffocating for so long in the dark. Thank you. Whoever you are, and whatever you're doing here, I fear there's not much I can do for you in return. But take this. If you stumble upon my old van, maybe you'll find something useful there. How many years have passed? Please, I need some time to collect myself.
The Simpsons camper. It's ruined. I remember this casket. It was under the bed when I first explored the camper. Becky and her mom. I remember being that age. We didn't always get along when I got older. But they look happy here. Like best friends.
Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
First the bodies, now dozens of abandoned cars. It's starting to make sense. Illusion. So this is how the whole thing works. The ruined and deserted park veils itself with an illusion of prosperity. Sometimes luring in unwitting travelers just passing by. Then the illusion fades, revealing the true darkness underneath. But for the innocents who get trapped here, it's already too late. Like flies caught in a spider's web. The spider is already on its way. The cars of the dead are dumped deep in a cave.
Their bodies are left in the catacombs to rot.
There's only one more question then. Why?
The only place where you might find the answer is Whitmarsh's mansion. You have no other option but to break inside.
Why illusion? Tell me more.
The park was abandoned before Whitmarsh conceived of using it as a trap. Had he revived it, the risk of the murders coming to light would have been much higher, because people would visit it deliberately, and every disappearance could be linked to this place directly. No, he only catches random passers-by, activating the illusion just before the gate pulls into their view. A camper or motorhome is the perfect target. Those are reserved for the longest trips. No traces are left behind. So, barring some freak incident like a police detective accidentally showing up. See what I mean? By the way, this should help you make your way to Whitmarsh's estate.
Hold on, sweetheart. I will get you out of there in no time.
Please, you need to find my parents. The bad man will do something terrible to them if you don't.
Don't worry, I will find them. That's a promise. But first, I need to take you to a safe... It's him! He's coming back! He can't find you. Quick, hide inside that cupboard. No matter what happens, don't come out until I call you. Promise me you'll be a brave girl?
I didn't think you would get this far. I must say I'm impressed. Now, speak. Where's the girl? You won't tell me. No matter. Either you hit her or let her run. It won't take me long to find her. Why are you here?
I must report. I saw the girl. Running to the forest. North. Outside the mansion. I can show you.
You see, I have many pairs of eyes watching. She can't have run far. My raven will catch her. Would love to chat more, but you're not going anywhere. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other guests, a very nice family, are waiting. But don't worry, you're next.
Becky, it's safe. The bad man is gone. You can come out now.
What happened? Is he going to come back?
Becky, listen to me. I'm trapped, and I can't move. You need to be a brave girl and get through to Mr. Hamilton. He will keep you safe. Can you do this for me?
No, I won't leave you. You helped me. I'm a big girl. I can handle this. Just tell me what to do. I can't. It's too high for me. It's too heavy. I can't move it.
It's okay, sweetheart. We'll think of something else. See if you can open the chest. Maybe we could lighten it by removing its contents.
It's closed, but I see a keyhole on the front.
Whitmarsh must keep the key close at hand. Try to look for it among the stuff on the cupboard.
I found it! Yay!
Great! I'm proud of you, sweetheart. Now use the key on the chest and empty it. We're almost there, sweetheart. The chest shouldn't be that heavy anymore. Try to push it now.
I did it! I'm strong.
Becky, stand on the chest. Very, very carefully reach for the sword, grab it, and bring it to me.
I've got it! I told you I can do it. Please hurry. We need to save my parents.
Don't worry. I promise. I will find them. But first, I need to take you somewhere safe.
But there's no time.
I think I can help you with that. I misled Whitmarsh in the forest. He sent the raven out ranging and went to the tree himself. I'll take the little one to your friend in the logging camp. We'll wait for you there.
No! I want to see my parents.
Becky, be a good girl and wait for me there. I will return with your parents.
You promise?
I promise. Now go, and be careful. So it is all about demonic rituals. I've seen something like this before. 2 years ago, in Maple Creek.
Demonic rituals. According to the story I've been telling you, this shouldn't come as a surprise.
It doesn't, but the way it works does. Makes my flesh crawl. The roots are used to suck the life from the victims. It feeds the heart of the demon's imposter, who originates from the tree. The roots, to be precise. The depleted corpses are left in the dark underground to rot. The whole area is warped and corrupted by evil. Twisted roots cover the land, obeying the will of their master. Like heartbroken, helpless witnesses, their once pure owners, the trees, are now dying, joining the victims in oblivion. I have to end this, by any means necessary.
I will help you, Detective, as soon as I am set free. You have my word.
According to this sketch, underneath the tree there's some kind of ritual chamber. Wait. That place where I saw Becky's parents. The roots were growing wild. And there's a door at the bottom of the giant redwood. According to the sketch, there should be a passage that leads down to the chamber.
This just might be the place we're searching for. So, the obvious conclusion is to find a way to open the gate.
Only one thing left to do. Find the rest of the pieces to the safe key. I bet there's somewhere inside the mansion. All in the name of a demon. Whitmarsh has killed so many people.
The more victims Whitmarsh sacrifices, the more powerful he becomes, together with his master. According to what you deduced from the evidence, the heart in the demon's imposter is the key that activates his terrible machine of death. As it collects the lives of its victims, it is bound to Whitmarsh himself. The tragedy of the world of old went on. Village after village fell victim to the wrath of Asmodai and his dreadful minions. In fear of the hellish horde, terrified and defenseless people prayed to God for help. And it came to pass that the Lord heard their call and sent down the mighty Archangel Raphael to stand against the powerful evil. Raphael challenged Asmodai, and the great duel came to pass. Light led him against the force of darkness, and from this epic battle he came away victorious. Asmodai, the king of all demons and the wielder of darkness, was defeated. In the epic battle of light against darkness, Archangel Raphael defeated Asmodai and left the world restored back to peace and calm. The demon was not entirely destroyed, though. A trickle of his spirit survived, for the last sparkle of his fiery life force was bound to the very hearts of his worshippers. Weakened worshippers, devoid of their master's strength and power, had no choice but to escape into hiding. Each to his own way now. Spread around all the far sides of the world. In the pits of their shelters. Secretly continue their evil deeds. Time passed. Months, years, decades and centuries. In the depths of their hideaways, the worshippers waited. Until, eventually, the time came. And in their hearts, they heard their master's call again. Centuries after his fall from the deepest pits of hell, Asmodai spoke to his servants, scattered around the world. All of them received the same message. Hunt each other and fight to the death until only one of you remains. Make use of the unholy ritual weapon, for unlike any other, its power shall break the bonds of immortality. The most powerful of my servants will be honored, for I shall claim his body for my return. The great hunt has begun. The one who had the weapon had the advantage over others, and immediately became the first aggressor. However, bearing the artifact of desire, he would also become the most hunted prey. Some of the worshippers would work alone. Others would temporarily join forces. Some would prefer to seek shelter and wait. Others kept seeking and hunting. Decades and centuries passed. And through murder, treason, and death, the ritual weapon would pass from hand to hand. With each new worship, worshiper slain as Mudai was closer and closer to achieving his goal. For the fading life force of each victim would be transferred, making the Slayer grow in power and preparing the host for the true Master to be reborn. The time has finally come. But of the 12 dark spirits of old, only one remained. His name was Bölüm. I lied to you, Detective. There are still 2 Reapers remaining. The final duel is now about to begin. If I were you, I would pray that it is the priest who is victorious, not the Raven. It is the second time you save me, and thus you're not on my list. This time,
It's the preacher from Maple Creek, the man I've been hunting. He and Whitmarsh are the last of the Reapers. How can I stop either of them? Think, Detective. The evil preacher from Maple Creek, my ultimate enemy. He was here all the time. He will try to defeat Whitmarsh now. I will have to face whichever comes victorious from their duel. How can I match the Reapers of Asmodai? The ultimate weapon. This must be the one the preacher spoke of in his story. The only artifact with which the Reapers can be defeated. Wait. Back in Maple Creek, Hamilton stole the preacher's ritual dagger and tried to murder him with it. And now he's used it twice to scare off Whitmarsh's raven. This must be the weapon. This is why Whitmarsh sought Hamilton. He needed the weapon to slay the preacher, and thus become the last and most adored of the Reapers. Hamilton is here and has the dagger. It's time I paid him a visit.
What? The preacher's here? What are we waiting for? Let's get after him. Damn it! I can't stand on this leg. You go ahead. But remember, he's dangerous. I'll follow you as soon as I can. But it might be a while. He's a dangerous man. And I'll follow your tracks as soon as I can. I suspected this weapon had a meaning to Whitmarsh. But not this. No matter. Time's getting short. Take it and go. I'm right behind you.
Please, you have to help my parents.
So, you managed to break free. I assume that annoying woman had something to do with it.
I admit, she was helpful for a human.
No matter. Soon the ultimate weapon will be mine. The one who stole it from you will be here soon, like a fly falling in the spider's web. Then you'll meet your inevitable end, brother.
Sassy as ever. Try. We both know Master favors me.
Never!
Our daughter.
Run! Becky's safe. She's hiding in the logging camp.
Is our child safe? I don't know how to thank you.
Run! Take care of your girl. Forget about me. There's no time.
Thank you.
Fool! Did you really think you could beat me? You should have escaped when you had a chance. Bereft of your tiny Maple Creek domain, hunted by mortals seeking shelter. Your forces are no match for my power. Look around you. Ah, detective, you never cease to amaze. Pity, I planned to keep you for the very end. I should have brought you here immediately. Now the game is over.
Weren't you looking for me?
Where is the dagger? Where is it? Do I need to inflict some pain to make you talk?
Hamilton did it to give me time to act. Think, detective.
Want you gonna punish me? You thought you were gonna punish me? You're only human.
Thank you.
For the glory of the Master.
I was afraid that all my memories were lost in time. But now I remember, and I can tell you how it all began. It was a beautiful summer, and the year was 1978. We were headed to the coast to enjoy the great outdoors. My boyfriend, Mark, my best friend, Connie, and me. There was a moment when I thought the world was perfect, and nothing could make me happier. Mark had proposed to me beneath the redwoods. My joy was suddenly shattered by Connie's scream. Mark and I raced back to camp. When I saw him, the only thing I wanted to know was, what happened here? What happened to her?
I don't know. Lucky for us, I think she's only knocked out.
She's hurt. I need a bandage and some water.
Check the bus. Here, take the keys.
Oh man, the door's jammed again. After Connie got injured, we decided to take her to Eureka. That monstrous raven attacked us. Surely I would have been caught. But then, all of a sudden, I lost ground and started falling down. I thought it was over. But it wasn't. When I woke up, it was that I didn't know what had happened to Mark and Connie. this place? A flooded burial chamber in the middle of a redwood forest? Having no other option, I continued forward through the dungeons. It's Connie, tied and imprisoned. What psychopath is behind all this? I finally managed to reach the surface, next to Whitmarsh's mansion. However, it was that giant tree that first caught my attention, and not without reason. I saw him there, Whitmarsh. It was clear he was the one pulling the strings here. The monstrous raven was only his servant, but he wasn't the one that was really drawing my attention. It was Mark. Unconscious, but alive. Whitmarsh took him to a chamber under the tree. I had to hurry. A magical sign locks the door? What is... My fiancé was nearby, but so was the raven and its master. My only hope was to find and free him. This man is deadly serious. He had... What is he doing? Preparing some kind of magic ritual? Summoning? If I revert the ritual... Someone is going to great lengths to find the priest. If I'd had more time, maybe I could have found another way. But reversing the magic trick was all I could think of. I froze, panic-stricken. The monster rushed at me, but the trick worked. The monster was gone. Even just for a few minutes. It was enough to draw its master's attention and lure him out of the pit. This was my only chance to get to the chamber before that evil man did. Yes, he's gone. It's time to set my friends free. I was in, and they... Mark, wake up.
I feel weak. This tree...
Stay with me, just a couple of seconds more. I was so close. At that moment, I felt nothing could stop me. If only I'd been right.
Defenseless little mortal. Did you really think you could escape?
Please don't kill us!
Kill? No. I have a better use for you.
That was the last time I saw Mark. Other than in the shards of my disjointed memory. But now, I'm finally free. Thank you.
Let me ask you one more question. You mentioned documents found in Whitmarsh's estate. They allege that when the last Reaper remains, there will be one last quest to complete before Asmodai is reborn.
Yes, that's right.
That means we still have time. The game's not over yet. I think we should join forces, don't you, Detective?
Yes, I do, partner.